You just go raw, raw, raw. Oh, 1-0 Italy. Yeah, they just scored 14 minutes in. Fuck Italy, bro. We want Bosnia Herzegovina. Yeah, they're playing Canada. No, no. I don't want to play against Italy. We're gonna get belt to ass. Going live any moment. Hammer. Drop the hammer, pal. Yeah, lock in, DC. We're going here. I can't even hear anything. Mhm. I can tell by I need a paper here. No, you don't need that. That literally says nothing. That's my paper.
It looks like you know what you're talking about. Bonjour et bienvenue au broadcast. On va envoyer ça à
I can tell by the way two stepping round. What's the running order again? Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, woohoo. Yeah, Woohoo Island Invitational.
Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. Mic check.
Yeah, absolutely, Seth. It's always beautiful weather here on Woohoo Island this time of year. I've been soaking up the sun all week, but I've been looking forward to this moment all the whole time. Okay, yeah. Thanks to that, Seth. Yeah, it's been a really good path to this tournament. Ari getting that bye from her championship in the last Wii Sports tournament, which has been really great to see. And now we got new players today showing up, trying to go big, making their mark at the Woohoo Island Invitational. So it should be a lots of fun. We have lots of exciting events for you today.
Yeah, 100%. And we'll send it off to Carter Hammer, who's like on courtside here with the game intro. How you doing, Carter?
Doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm good. We're getting set here for the first quarterfinal matchup in basketball. We're gonna see Adam and Owen battle it out. Can you give us the description of basketball, please?
For sure, basketball is going to be a great game. A couple key things to look out for are playing defense because you don't want your opponent to score and trying to bank the shots. A big thing is trying to use the backboard to get the ball in the net. And another thing, good thing is passing. The more you pass the ball, try to get that open shot is really good. Now I got my two contestants here. I got Adam and I got Owen. Do you guys have any experience with this game?
Vaguely. Not my best game, but here to compete, here to make a name for myself.
I've heard of baskets and I've heard of balls, so I'm really excited to further my education on both of those today. But I've got the energy up and I'm ready to go.
You guys seem very enthusiastic for this. How long have you guys been waiting to do this? And has it been on your how excited are you guys to play this right now?
Well, I've been on the rookie circuit for about 10 years now. Excited to make a pro debut, make a name for myself.
I'm certainly I'm amped, much in the same boat, ready to just get out there on the court and let the balls speak for themselves. You know.
I like that. You guys sound confident. Good luck today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carter, for that pregame interview. Max, what are we hoping to see here from Adam and Owen?
Yeah, basketball always a fun one. They're gonna have to time their shots properly, right? Like Carter was talking about a little bit there, making sure you pull up from the right spots and time it properly. On the defensive side of the ball, making sure you're not stealing too much, right? If you steal too much, you're gonna allow your opponent to beat you to the inside. You don't want to do that. And when you're going up for the block, make sure you wait for them to go up for their shot before you go up for the block.
And we're underway. Adam in blue and Owen in red here as we get started. Adam right to the basket. First shot of the game misses off the rim. As we're seeing the replay here, Max.
Yeah, good job there getting down low, getting that shot up. We'll take those high percentage looks all day.
Now we'll see Owen with his first offensive possession here. Nice pass to his teammate here. Outside the three-point line. And he breaks his ankles there. And the first shot for Owen, and he did not release it in time. That would be a traveling call.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. Make sure you finish that motion with the Wii remote at the top so you can release that basketball.
Adam back on offense. We'll get a nice three-point shot in and out as we see the replay, Max.
Yeah, that was a close one there. Basket's not being nice to him.
Owen takes over. Just inside the key, it's blocked by Adam.
Big block there by Adam. He says, get that garbage out of here.
Adam takes over here. 0-0 still, 2:20 left on the clock. Adam just at the free throw line here. Pass it outside. Baseline. Shot is no good, Max.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of bricks here. I could build a house with this many bricks.
Bob the Builder's going to utilize these bricks right here as Owen takes over. Nice move to get around the defender. No shot taken just yet. Just inside, another block here. Adam coming up big here.
Yeah, we're not creating good shots here. I mean, he had a lane to the net after breaking the ankles and then didn't take it.
Pass just out inside the three-point line. Now at the three-point line, and it hits off the backboard and it goes out.
Whole lot of bricks, Seth. Whole lot of bricks.
Hopefully we can see 1 point here with 1:50 remaining on the clock. Owen, couple dribbles, looking to maneuver his way inside here. Intercepted by Adam.
Yep.
What a play
Big steal,
made
big
here.
steal. We gotta see someone try to go to the rack here. Use the dribble, beat your man to the net, take it for the layup.
Nice crossover down the lane, and he misses the wide open dunk, Max. What have we just seen in front of us?
Yeah, that's literally what I was talking about. Beat your man to the rack. He goes up there and misses the dunk. Never seen that one before.
Owen with the shot. It's deflected off the left hand of Adam. But once again, Adam coming up big here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good defense or just really, really bad offense.
1:20 remaining here. Adam, couple dribbles,
Take it to
nice
the rack.
crossover. Is he going up? And he goes! And he misses it again! Another miss here, and 0-0 still on the board, Max.
Yeah, he went up there, posterizer, but missed the dunk. Brutal.
Owen, couple dribbles here. Hopefully he'll find a open shot he can take that he likes. I mean, he gets the post stolen right from him. Adam says, "Give me that." And Adam, with 1 minute remaining here, is going to drive towards the rim, and it's stolen by Owen. And Owen,
learning how the game.
one thing, he hasn't touched a Wii remote in 10 years, so a lot of people call him, you know, his time's done. But hopefully here today, as he gets played here, can get the first one to fall, and he can't.
It's the first time.
But
Yeah.
it's still 0-0, Max.
I think you say he hasn't touched a remote in 10 years. I think he should put it back
Put it
down
back.
as fast as he can.
And Adam participating in his first major tournament ever. He's been playing quite a few times, but he hasn't been able to get the next step and get to a major tournament like this one. So for him, big step, but obviously right now we're showcasing 0-0 with 44 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the live over-under here is set at 1.5.
And that shot misses the rim completely. And I don't know what to say, Max. I know we were doing better when we were practicing, trying to get ready for this tournament here.
Yeah, this is not a great display for the Woohoo Island Invitational, but let's see if they can set at least 1 point, you know?
30 seconds remaining, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Adam at the free throw line, first shot, and he makes it 2-0, Adam. Not a lot of time remaining, Adam goes up by 2 late here.
Yeah, finally taking the time, moving the rock. Good ball movement there. Shot from the top of the key.
Just outside, the key shot is up, and Owen misses the net completely and not able to get a nice shot release there. And Adam will take over, 20 seconds left, and Adam can just pass the ball around with 20 seconds on the shot clock. And doesn't he need to take a shot here? He can be conservative and take it here and take the win and move on. But no, Owen steals it late. And Owen has a chance to get a miracle shot. Do we see another Yukon here? Can he pull it off? And he misses this one here. He did not take his time, Max.
Yeah, gonna need to get back on defense here. Get another steal. He's still got some time, but he's got to be aggressive here.
He's got to steal this ball away from Adam. Adam can just pass the ball around and be conservative just outside the three-point line. Passing back and forth. Shot is missed.
Oh.
1.4 seconds left.
We got time here.
Do we have the miracle buzzer beater from Owen to send it to overtime? He has to take a shot. He does. Off the rim it goes. And Adam winning his first match ever at a major tournament. What a game. And what a finish. Owen had a couple chances late, but was not able to get the victory there. Max, what did we see here today? What did you like from the matchup between Adam and Owen?
I don't think there's much that I did like, to be honest, Seth. It was a pretty tough display of basketball there. A lot of bricks. Like I said, you could build a house with that many bricks. But to be honest, we talked about the timing aspect of the shot. They did not have that down, right? They were releasing that ball too quick, too late. That's all we saw throughout the game.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like this right here was the floor for Adam, right? He's getting set for the semifinal that he's going to play Ari in archery. But next up, in the next quarterfinal game, we have Carter sideline with Adam, who just beat Owen in basketball. Carter.
I got the guy right here with me. Now, it sounded like you were listening to my key points before the game a lot because you banked the ball, you played great defense, and you passed the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Now, did that go into it, or did you have something else that really helped you win this game?
Definitely the passing was great advice. Keep the ball moving, get an open look at the lane. The shooting, I did bank it, but it didn't hit the rim at all. So I decided to play more of a defensive mindset, and that worked out for me.
You know, you got lots of steals, lots of blocks. Now, I think it was kind of the opposite for Owen. You just kept kind of missing at the start. He wasn't playing great defense. Was there a certain style you played on defense to keep getting those turnovers?
Yeah, it was watch the player, don't watch the remote. You know, once he goes up, you go up, get some blocks, get some steals.
I love that. Now, how is this going to carry into your next game in the next round?
Well, got a tough opponent. You got the reigning champ up next. Hoping I can at least give some competition.
That's great. Well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Carter, for that interview with Adam. Adam will see Ari in the archery semifinal, but we will go to the second quarterfinal with Alex and Zach, who will be doing sword play here. So very interesting matchup here. Very interesting sport. We played sword play a little bit. It was not my funnest event, but I know you enjoyed it very well.
Yeah, it can be chaotic. You can do different strategies where you just swing the remote as fast as you can and hope for the best, or you can be a little bit more strategic in how you do it. So
hopefully we'll see which strategy Alex and Zach takes up, but we'll send it to Carter, who will have both contestants here for the next interview.
Yeah, first off, we're just going to go over a couple key points for sword play. Sword play is a good one. You want to play lots of good defense, and right when you get a good block from the opposing team, you want to take a counter attack. So right when you block it, attack him when he's least expecting it. You also kind of want to push him. Once you're getting that momentum, just continue it on. Now hold your stamina because you want to be able to fight the whole entire play, but right when you have him on his back, you want to keep on attacking him. Let's bring our contestants in here to interview them before their game. Now I'll start off same thing with last interview. Do you guys have any experience with sword play?
Absolutely not. I don't know any sword play, but today we're considering culturally the sword play. How about you?
Sword play is my specialty. I've been on Wu Highland for the past 2 weeks training for this very day. I've been swinging sticks, breaking pots, and I'm ready to go.
So it seems like the FanDuel line is a bit favored here. So do you guys have any like key strategies going in, or are you kind of just gonna just go with the flow?
Go with the flow, because like if you see like how Zach's dressed, I'm like worried, like very worried who I'm going against.
You're cool, calm, and collected though. Maybe that'll turn out better in the long run.
True.
As you were saying, strong blocks, look for openings, watch my opponent closely, and react from there.
Well, great. Good luck, guys, and hope you guys have a good fight.
Thank you, Carter, for that. Max, what can you tell us really about, you mentioned strategies just a little earlier. What can you really mention about strategies and how it can be utilized in this matchup here?
yeah, if you time it right and put enough strength into your swing, you can knock your opponent a little bit back, put him off balance, and then that's when you can really take advantage and try to knock him off the platform. Otherwise, you got to try and block with your stick and try to make sure that they can't hit you. While when you're attacking, you want to make sure that you're not just swinging at the stick, but actually going around the blocks.
100%. And do you think defense or offense really wins this matchup here today?
Yeah, I think if you can precisely take down your opponent by hitting them in the good spots around their block, that's how you win this.
And I do agree with you. We'll send it off to Zach and Alex, who will be competing in the second quarterfinal in sword play. It will be a great one here today as we get set here. Alex in blue, Zach in red, as we get ready with the beautiful scenery behind them as we get ready for the attack here. As we're getting the demonstration here with the rules in front of them.
Yeah, they're just getting warmed up here, getting ready for their ultimate match.
Round one, best of 5 here as we begin. Fight is on, and Zach with the first couple hits. Alex comes back with some nice attacks here.
Yeah, Zach's got the good strategy early here.
Gonna knock off Alex, and he does. And Zach wins round number 1 as a great knockoff hit there.
Yeah, he got him early with a couple big shots that really backed him up. Once you get onto that outer ring, you're kind of in trouble. You got to do something to get yourself back to that middle.
And what does Alex have to do here in the second round to not
Yeah, he's got to own that middle. Meet him at the center and knock him back right away.
Let's see here what Alex has in store here with Zach still getting some great hits here, but Alex has a nice combo attacks here. Back and forth it's going.
Yeah, we're sitting in the middle here. It's going both ways. Gotta be careful.
Zach is really giving it to Alex. Alex has to watch out as he's borderline almost falling off here, but comes back here and gives Zach a little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, they're both going for like the free swinging. Oh, and there it goes.
And he knocks Alex down in the water. Round 2 goes to Zach. And as we're seeing the replay here, Max, what a performance from Zach. And Zach wins here as he was able to win 2 out of the 3, which pushes him to the semifinal where he will await his contestant. But what could you tell us about the matchup today? Because Zach really took over.
Yeah, he really did dominate. I mean, too many times Alex was getting knocked back and kind of fell off balance, which allowed Zach to kind of go in and knock him back all the way to the edge. He was standing on that edge a few too many times in that round. Like I said, you want to dominate the inside, right? Get on it. But he was just kind of free swinging rather than actually trying to methodically break down his opponent, which in the end was his downfall and why he went swimming with the fishes.
Carter with Zach here courtside. Carter.
Paid close attention to where his defense was, and he had the right idea. He kept his guard up, but sadly it was a bit too predictable, and I was able to find my hole to find my way in.
No, that's really good. Now, that was, I mean, let's be honest, that was a little easier for you. Now, do you think that warmed you up for the next round, or you think you might be a little bit cold?
I've never thrown a frisbee in my life, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, that sounds interesting. Well, let's watch the next. Hopefully it's interesting. Good luck in your next round.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to the boys on the booth.
Thank you, Carter, for that interview with Zach. Zach will be moving on to the semifinal where he will be playing Frisbee against the winner of the next round. What did you really like about the way Zach performed and looking for him to come out of the tournament that he played not long ago and moving on to the semifinal here?
Yeah, he showed his dominance right there. He showed that he was familiar with the sport. He knew how to use the sword to his advantage and really hit his opponent hard and back. We saw him get those big knockbacks, which can be huge and really turn the tides. Even when he was back against the edge of his side, he was able to get out of that situation by just knocking his opponent back because his opponent wasn't very careful. So really interesting, really fun matchup right there.
And for this type of tournament, because this is a major tournament here in the Wii Sports tournament here at the first one of the year in the Woohoo Island Invitational, which is considered one of the major ones, right? The Masters of the Wii Sports. What can you really say? How can you practice to get in these type of sports? Because to be honest, you don't really know what you're going to expect, what bracket you're going to fall into.
Yeah, no, it's just about being really good with the remote, being handy with it, knowing what every different sport requires from you so that you can be prepared for every single event you might be in.
100%. And we'll get sent down to Carter, who will explain us table tennis.
Thank you. Table tennis, interesting one. A couple things to look out for table tennis is you want to have low shots. The lower the shot, the harder it is for your opponent to hit it back. Another thing with that is you want a quick reaction. The quicker the reaction time to get that low shot back is going to be harder for your opponent. You also want to spin the ball. If you want a little bit tricky for your opponent, the more you spin it and keep it on the board is going to be better in the long run. I got my contestants right here, and we'll ask them how they think they're going to fare in this. Boys, you think you guys are ready for this?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I like tables and I like tennis, so I'm prepared.
Do you guys have any experience in table tennis? I'm guessing no from you.
Actually, I do. I was the U18 champion in real life table tennis, but I've never played the Wii Sports version.
Okay, let me ask you this, and if you're so good at it, how are you not ready?
Let's move on to the next guy.
Okay. What's your experience in this?
I've played it 2 times.
2 times. Well, kind of getting mixed reviews from you, and you've played a couple times. So we're gonna have an interesting match here. Good luck, boys, and we'll see you after. Back to the boys in the booth.
Thank you, Carter. We had a chance to see and hear from the 2 contestants, Cole and Dade. When it comes to table tennis, you mentioned earlier that you have to be in control of your remote. With table tennis, it's that sport. It resembles tennis that what we saw last tournament, but it's a little different. What can you really say the strategy for this game to really come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely. Table tennis, very similar to real life table tennis here at the Woohoo Island Invitational. You can use different shots, different angles by the way you use your remote and you position it, right? So you can smash it. And if you see that ball coming over with the white line, you got to be ready to really smash it and send it over and bury that thing.
And we know we can have some backspin, you know, we can have some topspin of those balls. How important is the different type of shots to set you up with the next shot? Because a lot of times it's not about the shot you take, it's about the next shot.
Yeah, you want to really be able to use that backspin shot or use that topspin shot to get your opponent stumbling off the table so he sends it over weakly and then you can smash it.
As we're seeing Dade in red, Cole in blue. Nice start to this one. Nice serve by Dade. Off the table and goes.
0-1.
And Dade will get the first point of this one.
Yeah, you gotta be able to return those simple ones, right? That's the important part here.
Serve up by Dade. Nice hit over the table by both contestants here. Cole misses once again. And the score is 1-1 here.
Here we go, good table tennis here. Another unforced error by Dade.
2-1 for Cole here as he takes the lead. Nice hit here from Cole.
Good rally.
And missing the table once again as Cole tied back to 2-2.
Yeah, unforced errors again here, right? You gotta keep it on the table, force your opponent to make a mistake, and then capitalize.
Serve is up, over the net it goes. We're seeing a nice return on those serves, which really creates some nice momentum for you going on in this game.
Exactly.
Nice hit here.
Good rally here.
Ball keeps bouncing over, and it's looking like a very nice rally, and it out of play it goes. And Cole takes the lead here, leading by only by 1 here, Max.
Yeah, I could see the strategy there. Try to bounce it off the side of the table. Force your opponent to go get it, but too risky right now.
And see, we're going back and forth here. We're seeing not too many big leads. 3-3 here is what we're at right now. What can one player have to do to really get the upper hand here?
Yeah, again, it's keeping it simple, right? Again, we see it there. Unforced error. Just knocking it off the table. Keep it on the table, like I said, right? You gotta force that weak shot over.
I agree with what you have to say there. And once again, ball out of play. 5-3 here as Cole leading by 2. As this is match point here. Can Cole win it here? Dade sends it over and Cole knocks it out of play. 5-4.
Yeah, we've yet to see one smash here so far in this one. So let's see if they can make one of those happen.
And right there, 6-4 is the final score, and Cole comes out on top as he battles Dade out here, winning by 2. Max, what a game. A couple mistakes, a couple unfortunate bounces, but that's exactly what you're going to get from table tennis.
Yeah, I would say that was a game of mistakes more than anything, Seth. I mean, there wasn't anything crazy that was done offensively there. A lot of just unforced errors, balls hit off the table that weren't necessarily difficult to return. So a little bit unfortunate that they couldn't capitalize on all the different types of shots and really force their opponent off the table.
Yeah, very, very interesting game, but Cole able to come out on top, and Carter with Cole here courtside.
Well, Cole, it was a close game at the start. You kind of ran away with that at the end. What do you think worked for you at the end of that game?
Just swinging my arms, honestly. I was just guessing the entire time.
You know, fair enough. I do agree with that because there was a couple times where you tried to go forehand and the ball was going to way in the back, and that happened a couple times. But you know what? You figured it out in the end, and it worked. Do you have anything? Do you think this helped you for your matchup in the next round?
Probably not, but I'll say yes.
Okay, I like that. Well, good luck with that, and can't wait to watch you.
All right.
Thank you. Back to the boys in the booth.
Golf 2, right? And we just heard from the winner Cole, who will be battling Zach in Frisbee Golf in the second semifinal. But for the first semifinal here, we have Ari and Adam, who will be battling out in archery. What do you have to say, really, when it comes to archery, the precision that it takes to really get on top of this one?
Yeah, very different to the other sports that we've seen so far, which has been really one against one, right? Now it's kind of one person goes and then the other one goes, right? So it's more turn-based in this one. So really focusing on the precision, taking account the wind, how far the target is and all that, and really aiming for the center of that target.
And to get the most accurate shot, are we looking at the wind? Does the wind come in effect, or is it really just where that arrow ends up falling?
Yeah, exactly right, Seth. You're looking to calculate the wind, the distance, and all that to make sure you can get that arrow right in the middle in that bullseye.
And 100%, that's how you get the most points. Carter is courtside here with the rules for archery.
Couple of things to look out for in archery. Just like Max said, the wind. You will always want to make sure you know where the wind is, because if you see where the wind is, you might switch your shot a little bit. You also want steady aim. Kind of the slower, the better. The faster you go, you might lose control of it, and it's not even going to be close to the target. You also want to be patient. Steady and patient at the same time. Take your time. Also, a big thing going into this game is we have a veteran versus a rookie. Maybe we'll see an upset. I'm rooting for the rookie. How about you, boys?
I agree with you, Carter. Of course, we have Ari, who's the 2026 champion, which we saw not long ago, Max. Is Ari going to come out on top here, or will Adam steal the victory?
Yeah, I mean, it could be a little bit of a game of luck with archery. I mean, we'll see who's been practicing, who's got the steady hands, and can really go and finish that bullseye off.
This sport is about finesse, and we'll see if Ari and Adam have what it takes to be able to send it to the final, which will be bowling. Let's see how it starts. Ari with the first arrow. Wind 1 mile per hour going right. 10 yards away here on the first shot. They are able to aim, but the wind kind of got it mixed up there. And Ari will release, and it will be a great first shot there, Max. 9 points for Ari, second arrow.
Yeah, you want to take advantage of these close ones, right? 10 yards away, get as many points as possible.
The wind is really affecting Ari's shot there. It looked like it was going to lean more towards the left, but 9 points on back-to-back shots, looking very, very, very good.
Yeah, no, that's good. Let's see if they can get a 10 here.
And that right there, look at the replay, plus 10. And if my math is correct, that's 28 points off the first round, Max. What a round for the reigning 2026 Canadian champion. Now we'll see Adam here, who's been first tournament, major tournament, won in basketball against Owen. Let's see here what he has in store for his first shot.
Yeah. Gotta do better or match what Ari just did there.
Now we're seeing the wind going 1 mile per hour towards the left here compared to Ari towards the right. Let's see what does Adam strategy going into this one. And first arrow, and you look at the replay, that's a first arrow 10 here, putting Ari on their toes here. Can Adam go back to back with 10-point shots, Max?
Yeah, we're about to find out. And he bangs it.
Oh my goodness. 20 points. If Adam gets 8 points here, it's a tie for the first round. Let's see if he can get back to back to back 10-point shots. And I do believe that he does, just by an inch, able to get there. And he's leading after the first round, 30-28.
Yeah, it doesn't get more perfect than that, pretty much, right? Apart from a bullseye, that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. Like I said, take an advantage with when the target is close, because now we're going to back it up.
And now, Adam will go first here. He's leading by 3 perfect 10-point shots. At 15-yard distance, the wind here more in effect, 5 miles per hour.
Yeah, keep that in mind here when you're drawing that arrow.
Not the best shot here, as it was very low. It was still 9 points, but it was very low and not the shot that I know Adam wants here.
Yeah, you're going to have to take that, though. It wasn't the best aim, right? He wasn't happy with that one, but he'll take a 9 right there.
As he aims, and it's right in the middle. Another 10 points. Add that to his total. Adam on fire here. 49 points.
Some might call him Robin Hood.
And like that, 9 points. So Adam goes off 58 points. He gets 4 10-shot arrows and 2 9. What a performance in the first 2 rounds here. Let's see if Ari can match that. As they're up at 28 points here. Down a bit here after Adam's amazing performance. The wind not that much in effect compared to Adam. Only 3 miles per hour is going left. Not the shot you want. 7 points. That is not going to help you get back in this one, as Ari needs at least a 9 here to make it a battle between.
Yeah, Ari needs to take their time here. Really hone in on that target.
9 points. This is good. Ari needs this right here. 44 points. Big shot coming up here. A 10 would really help their case here.
Yeah, Ari's going to need that 10 here.
Not too close here, as the wind, it seems, in effects, and it drifts down here. 8 points. 58-52. Ari is down by 6. Down big here. The way I'm scared if I'm Ari, the way that I've been playing, easily could knock off the past champion. As we keep moving back and back here, let's see it with Adam starting off here. Let's see if he can get some 10 points back here, 25 yards away.
Yeah, we add 10 yards here, so a really big difference, but we're in a little bit of a tunnel, so the wind shouldn't be in effect here.
No win at all as we're getting calculated. And that is not the shot you want if you're Adam. 5 points. This is really not the start to the 3rd round here.
Yeah, you really got to take into account the distance here, right? Think about how the arrow is going to travel. It's going to go up and then down.
A little better shot here, 8 points, but exactly that. And I think Adam was going for that, going high to see if the air would go down a bit, being from that 25 yards distance. But obviously this one was not. So hopefully a 10 could be in store here for Adam.
Just got to let it go.
I do believe that will be 8.
Not the best round, right? I think he could have let the focus go in a little bit more. Be patient, just like Carter talked about, right, in that preview. Be a little bit more patient.
27 points separating both players here. Can Ari do it and win this one here? Or will Adam, the player that a lot of us didn't expect to really get something going, and Ari, off the first arrow, gets a 10. 62 only, I do believe, is it 10 points away now? Is it 72 or 79?
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a score confirmation from the stats guy, but...
Plus 8 there. 70, and I do believe it was 79 to 52 when we started. So a 9 here is what Ari needs, and they do not get that plus 5.
Okay.
Adam defeats Ari 79-75, and
This is our last stage. There's another one. Final for the F meets.
and I'm getting told we're setting it to the final round here. We changed the rules from last year. Last year we only had 3 rounds. Now we have 4, Max.
Yeah, excited. We don't want to stop. We don't want to keep the excitement going here. A little bit more wind this time here, Seth. On the bridge.
35 yards out. Big shot here for Adam. 6 points. Not the shot you want here, Max.
Yeah, at least he hit the target. You know, I thought for a second there he was looking like he was aiming a little bit left. Really want to hone in here. Let that thing go right as far as you can.
The wind is in big effect here, and you saw the wind push that arrow and drag it out right, and 4 points is not the shot you want.
No, absolutely not. He's going to need a big score here to give himself a chance.
Big drift here, plus 4, and that's not the round you want if you're Adam. 14 points, 93 to 75 is what's separating both contestants here. As Ari gets set for their final 3 arrows.
Yeah, you need 18 here to tie, right?
Thank you for doing the math
I'm
there,
not a big
Max.
math guy,
That
but I
was
think
good,
that
that
was
was good.
correct. Yeah, I had to think about that one.
First arrow here. Big drift here towards the left. 2 points, 16 points remaining. Big 2 final arrows here for Ari.
Yeah, these are going to be huge final arrows. Oh.
At least needs an 8 or higher here to.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to be 7, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
Here, 84 points on the final
Gonna need at
arrow.
least a 9 here.
9 or 10 will do it. And it is not. 5 points is what Ari gets on their final arrow. 93-89, and Adam, with his first major tournament appearance, defeats the reigning champion Max. What a performance by Adam, getting 93 points. He started the first 2 rounds very hot, getting 4 10-point arrows.
Yeah, I said it's about getting the points early on the board. When that thing is close and you can really hone in and aim, that's when you want to put up the points, and he did exactly that, getting the perfect 30 for 30 on that first round. Great job. That's how you knock out a champion, and now he's going to go and fight for the grand final.
And do we think for Ari's case, was it misfocus or a little too much confidence going into this one, or was it just simply they got outbeaten by Adam?
Yeah, I think Adam just outplayed. Maybe not being able to play in the preliminary quarterfinal round maybe hampered their ability and not being warmed up, but let's hear from
100% here, and we're going to have 2 interviews for semifinal. Carter starting us off here.
We weren't even supposed to interview the person that lost, but for the defending champ, we did it. What do you think went wrong in this battle?
I think I just got the nerves. The nerves got the best of me, and I'm no rookie. I shouldn't let that happen. But everyone has bad days, and I guess I had one out there. My hands couldn't stop shaking.
Fair enough. It happens to everyone now. Obviously, we're going to see you in the next one. Do you think you're just going to forget about this one, or what are you going to do to get better from this and work on to the next one?
Well, water off a duck's back. That's how you get through in this kind of industry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I didn't brush off all these unsuccessful games. So Adam was a wonderful opponent, and it was wonderful to go against him. So.
Well, that's great. Good luck then, and I'll bring on Adam now. Thank you for coming in. Here's the winner right here, the rookie. I can't lie, I was cheering for you, so good job. What do you think helped you throughout that fight to beat the defending champ?
I think the nerves from competing, the nerves from facing Ari, a wonderful opponent, they may have canceled out. My whole entire body was shaking, so I think overall just it went to somewhat smooth.
Do you think maybe playing with house money helped you a little bit, knowing that if you lost it would be okay, but obviously you wanted to win, but knowing if you would have lost it would have been okay just because of how good Ari is?
Oh, for sure. Came in with no expectations whatsoever. It's a miracle I'm even heading to the final. It's even weird to say, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, good luck in the final game. Now, nothing should scare you now. You just be the defending champ, so good luck moving forward.
Don't say that now. I'm nervous. Yeah.
All good. Back to the boys in the booth.
Thank you for that, Carter. Great interviews with Ari and the winner, Adam, who will be in the finals awaiting his opponent. Now with the bracket, right, we're talking about, we just mentioned Adam in bowling, right? Is Zach or Cole going to battle out in Frisbee golf to see who will face Adam in bowling? But, what can we say about the next couple games here that we have in store?
Yeah, Frisbee golf, always a fun one. A newer sport on the scene, but always an interesting one. We'll see if they've been working on their Frisbee throws.
100% here. And what's the strategy going into it? It's a little different than regular golf, but still the same principles when it comes to Frisbee golf and regular golf.
Yeah, you've got a couple different Frisbees you can choose from based on the distance. So you make sure you select the right one. And then from there, making sure that you're not pulling it too far, right? Releasing it at the right point. There's a lot of different things that can go on, right? You can throw it into the trees or hit something on its way. So you really got to be focused, making sure you're aiming for the fairway and really making sure that, again, like I said, you pick the right frisbees.
100%. Send it off to Carter here, who will explain the rules.
You know, we got some frisbee golf. I like this one a lot because it's kind of like golf, but with a frisbee. A couple things you want to look out for with frisbee golf. And instead of just aiming straight for like the target, you kind of want to find good landing spots because you won't be able to throw the frisbee the full thing right away. So finding good landing spots is good for the long run. Also, controlled power. If you throw it too hard, it might go somewhere where you don't want it to go. So just making sure you have the right power and the right landing spot will help you a lot. Also, natural curve. There might be a couple shots you need to curve it around some objects and get it in that landing spot. So to see that happen will be really good for these contestants. Now, like the last matchup, we had a really big favorite, and we also had a rookie. Now, this time, both these guys are really good friends. I think we're going to have a rivalry. What do you boys think?
Yeah, 100%, Carter. And I think this tournament is really what puts up on the floor for us, and that's why we go to the Woohoo Island Invitational year and year out. What can you really give us on maybe the strategy that some people don't know? Because we've played a lot of rounds of frisbee golf last week, and I do remember losing every game, but that's out of the conversation right now. But what can you tell us maybe the little secrets that not everyone really knows about frisbee golf?
Yeah, like I was saying just before Carter was talking there, making sure you utilize the right frisbee for the right situation. That's the biggest one.
As we're seeing on the screen right now, the information needed here. Throw number 1, 387 yards to go, 6 mile per win, leading a little left here. Big first hole for Zach here.
Yeah, he selects the driver frisbee, which is the right option here.
And he sends it off and it's drifting wide left here. This is not a great shot if you're Zach, and it will be in the rough here, right outside the tree line. Not the best shot here if you're Zach.
Yeah, it goes completely out of bounds there, so he can't even throw from there. Not what you want to see.
Cole with his first throw as he selects the driver frisbee here. He is in practice mode as he gets out of it, ready for the first throw.
What a beautiful day and a beautiful course we have here, right, Seth?
Can't ask for anything better. As the first throw is better than what we had from Zach, but still drifting right. And it will be in the trees as well, or almost getting there, and it goes in almost in the water here. And this is not what you want if you're at Cole here. And Zach on the penalty stroke is on his third throw here on the par 4. So it's not the best start for him in this semifinal.
Yeah, he's just got to keep it straight here.
Drifting right it goes, and it will be going in the same direction as Cole, and just on the on the grass right in front of Cole as Zach's on his 4th throw.
Yeah, he'll take that. Getting onto the fairway, never a bad thing. 2:58 here to go.
Zach's throw number 4 after that penalty on throw number 1.
Throw, Seth. That's a great looking throw.
Does it stay on? And that is beautiful right there. 61 yards out from the hole. What a shot from Zach.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Cole with 2:58 out here on his 2nd throw.
Oh yeah, he's still in this for sure.
Beautiful here. Does it have the distance? And it does, going right past Zach. This is a beautiful shot here, Max.
Wow. We're seeing some great frisbee golf here, Seth.
On Zach's 5th throw, let's see here if he can get it to land perfectly where he needs it to be, because less power, I do believe, coming off of this close from the hole.
Yeah, he's going to use the mid-range frisbee here. Doesn't need to put too much power on it. Just needs to land it right on that target.
And it's flying over, and it's a great shot for bogey there.
Yeah, he saves bogey there, now puts the pressure on Cole.
Cole only on his 3rd throw here. He could end up having a great first hole performance if he gets this one to fall. And it's going a little bit towards the right, and he gets it for birdie. What a shot, and what a first hole here for Cole.
Yeah, that was some great golf apart from that first throw from Zach, but otherwise
He's got to get used to it. Different course are different, have different ways here, and Cole will start it off. Par 3, hole number 2. Not a lot of wind. Wind's not a big effect on this shot, as this one is going right in the water. I don't know about the strategy there, Max.
Yeah, I think he thought we were playing fishing here, not frisbee golf.
Because even myself, when I play against you, I didn't have bad shots like that.
Oh yeah, that was he's feeding the fish there for sure.
Fish. Hopefully Zach can come back from this here. 146 to get to the hole. Let's see if he can do differently and learn from the mistake from Cole. And it's drifting right. And is it going to go in the water? And it does appear that it will. And both players start with a water hazard shot off the first one. That's not what you want at all, as they both get a penalty there.
Well, at least they're both evened up now, so that's good.
But Zach is also down here from the first hole, so Zach needs to get some great shots here and beat Cole on this hole. And this is a way better shot here, Max.
Yeah, absolutely. Much better there. Is he going to stay fair?
On the rough there. A little too much power.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. And he has to get another penalty there. Throw number 5. Is it better off to go way less power, but make sure you're guaranteed that your shot makes it on the fairway?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think using the driver frisbee is maybe not the best idea here. Just keep it in play.
And it hits the tree and falls down, and it's good. Not the best shot, but at least you made it on the course here.
Yeah, unorthodox, but you'll take it. See, with 139 yards,
I don't think that's the best.
The driver frisbee might go a little too deep, you know?
Let's see what Cole can do, as this one is not taking any distance, and this one is just going way past the hole. It's not drifting. He was hoping maybe to have a little bit of drift with the wind. Nothing there, as he's on another penalty. Throw number 5 on the
they should really think
par 3.
about what frisbee they're using. Now he changes the frisbee there. That should be much better.
And this one is drifting right back down and into the water, and Cole, who had the lead after the first hole, is not looking too good here, as he takes back the driver one. And you mentioned the driver frisbee is not the right way to go here, but if he goes a little bit less power, maybe it is.
Yeah, I think he's heading for another out-of-bounds shot here. It seems like we don't want to play on the course today, Seth.
And just like that, he saves it a bit from going out of play here. Still far away from the hole here.
Yeah, 61 yards over water here. Take your time. Aim that frisbee. Oh boy.
As we're seeing the wind taking this one, but it makes it 20 yards out remaining here. And +6 give up is what they're saying right there.
That's tough.
That's not what you want at all.
That's a tough way to go out there. Cole getting forced off the course, getting a +6.
Zach here.
He's still got to do it, though.
He's still got to do it. He's 54 yards out. Doesn't need much power here. Is the putter the right decision here in this moment?
Could be a little bit short, but we'll see what he can do here. Just needs to get it through that light beam.
It drifts way too much to the right, as it comes down a bit from the hill. 24 yards out. Throw number 7 here for Zach. A little bit is all he needs.
Yeah, he literally just needs to toss it there. He could probably roll it into that zone. There you go.
And he drops it in for a +4.
Should get
after the second hole. Tied here, +5. Both players going in to hole number 3. Par 5 here. Hopefully we see a better hole of golf here by both players.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how that math is definitely... No, it does work, I think. We had +1. Yeah, +1, +4. Yeah, no, the math is good. I'm not a big math guy, so that's sorry about
We'll get the
that.
producers to maybe give us a calculator next time because
Yeah, maybe I
gotta
need that.
calculate the stuff here. Wind 4 miles per hour, 525 yards to go, and again, a lot of shots are drifting towards either the left or the right here.
Yeah, that's because they're releasing it too far, right? So they're making their throw and they're releasing it too far, so it's going either right or left. You gotta really release it right the middle.
Still pretty good shot over just under 200 yards there off the first throw for Zach. Cole, does he take the same approach or does his shots remain a little more straight? And a little more straight than Zach's shot, but it is drifting late here towards the right.
Yeah,
And
again,
it's going pretty much almost right in the bunker it goes, but pretty much in the same area as Zach.
yeah, you gotta use those like right and left arrows to change your direction, right? There you go. You see Cole using it there. You really gotta utilize that to your advantage.
A low driving shot here that finds himself on the fairway, but it's a safe shot to get out of the bunker. But here, this shot right here is where Cole needs to utilize the shot he created for himself and get this one to drive far and deep here.
Oh.
And this is not what you want as drifting right back. Not at all the type of shot you want there, Max.
Yeah, that looks like me at the Bear Brook Golf Club when I snap my driver in half. That's kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Not a good day, eh?
Usually that's like every day.
That's
yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Hopefully here, Zach can take advantage. And this one is looking good. Does it hit the tree? And just passing the tree. Not the best shot, but not a horrible shot. And it goes out of bounds, and it falls horrible right there. This is not the place you want to be if you're Zach. So hopefully he can find Cole. Low driving shot, looking nice. Hopefully it doesn't drift too much there, Max.
Oh yeah, that's what he
Boom.
needed. Just get it on the fairway or close to it. Again, that last one, he hit the tree, and then it just got taken out of bounds. It was a little bit unfortunate.
The wind coming into effect here. Just a little bit, 4 miles per hour, drifting right. And once again, we're seeing a lot of drift coming from these shots as this one falls and it will be out of bounds once again for Cole on the 6th throw on the par 5.
Yeah, I think Cole's got the wrong technique here because he keeps throwing it up straight in the air, which is not what you want to do. There we go.
This is looking nice, Max. Listen to you right there, going right down, not drifting right at all, and it's getting himself closer to that hole.
Yeah, he's got a nice line here right to the green. Should be all right.
Zach, 248 yards to go. The wind pushing upwards, drifting a bit towards the right. Low driving shot. Drifting, and it is good.
That's okay.
117 remaining.
Still in this here.
What is the approach coming into being closer and closer to the hole here, coming especially for Cole, who's a little bit farther back than.
Just keep it straight. That's all I could say. That's the best advice I could give him. Oh.
So obviously not that shot.
Yeah, that was straight into a tree. So let's look out for those squirrels there that might have ate that frisbee.
Throw number 8. 120 out. The driver, is that the shot to go with?
Yeah, I think I just saw the squirrel fall out of that branch over there. So maybe we should get a medical team on that.
We'll make sure of that. And Cole's shot drifting from the hole down, I believe, just a bit inside the bunker. Zach here sitting pretty good here on his 6th throw. He's only 117 out from his target.
Yeah, wind in the back here. Just a nice little soft toss. Should get him on the green and the victory.
And this one is looking good. Does it have the distance? And just a little too much. And he finds himself in the same spot as Cole. I do believe these guys are really following each other around the course.
Looks like it. But now let's see who's got the short game today.
27 yards out, and does it go down? And it does. +4 for Cole. Does Zach have what it takes on throw number 7?
Yeah, if he just makes this here, it's game.
Can he get it? Win coming down here. And it drifts way left. This is not what you want if you're Zach here. 13.7 feet away, throw number 8. Zach, all he needs is a little push. And
There you go.
he gets a triple bogey with that last shot. And Zach wins it, +8, Cole +9, and Zach will find himself playing Adam in the bowling final. What a game that we saw here today. And we saw Cole get hot early, being up very early in the first hole, but then started drifting back. And what happened with Zach? He started off with a bad shot off the tee off, but he was able to really find himself and win this one.
Yeah, the hardest thing to do in sports is to be consistent, right? And I would say Zach was he was consistently bad, but Cole was not consistently way worse. He started off with the birdie. Maybe he had too much birdie juice after that one. That's something I get up to on the course sometimes, and then after that my game just falls off the map. Looks like that's what he did. He started with the birdie and then got a 9 and a 9, and that just destroyed his round.
100%. And we mentioned the different shots you could take with the Frisbees. How did that come in effect? Because once they really took advantage of the different shots, it kind of helped their game out.
Yeah, it definitely did change it a little bit, but at the end of the day, if you throw your Frisbee at a tree and you kill a squirrel, it's not going to help you much.
And it does not get you extra points here. Carter with the interview. Carter.
Man, I think we can admit not the prettiest game ever, but at the end of the day, a win is a win. What do you think helped you that made you better than your opponent today?
I mean, this has been a long time coming. I was hoping to go up against Cole in the last competition, and unfortunately, I got eliminated rather early. I think I had more grit. I think I put more into it, and it just barely allowed me to slide through.
That's good. Now, I know you guys have a long history too. There might be a rivalry. Do you think there's a rivalry between you and Cole?
I think we've been neck and neck in a lot of things in life, and that showed again today on the court. Just barely sneaking by with 1 point, and I've been looking forward to this. Let's just put it like that.
That's good. So it sounds like you've been looking forward to this matchup for a little bit now.
Yeah, very much so. I'm very happy that it turned out the way it did, and I'm very happy that we got this game.
Well, that's good. We're about to have an exciting final. Good luck to you, and good luck to your opponent, and maybe I'll see you after.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Back in the booth.
Thank you, Carter. What a exciting finals here. Adam and Zach. And last time we were sitting in this exact spot where we saw Ari come up with the victory was an incredible finish to an incredible bowling match. Do we see that repeating here today? Do we see another crazy almost buzzer beater that we saw last tournament? Or do we see one player take full advantage throughout the whole game?
Yeah, I feel like both these gentlemen have shown their ability throughout the day here at the Woohoo Island. It's been a great day that's led up all the way to this final. Last time, like you said, we had drama, we had magic. Let's see if we can recreate it today.
100%. We'll send off to Carter, who will explain us the final sport, bowling. Carter.
We got bowling here. Now, bowling is a big one. That's why it's our final one. A couple things to look out for is patience. Now, like a lot like our other games, is you want to be patient to make sure you get the right shot. Kind of goes in the same way as consistency. It's one where once you get the right release, you just keep on doing it, and it will help you throughout the game. Same with spin. If you spin the ball a little bit, it might be a little bit easier to get the strike. Because if you go straight on, there's sometimes where a couple pins on the outside might stay up. You also want to aim in the correct pocket. Once you find that pocket, just like consistency, they all kind of go together. You find that same thing, and you keep on doing it the whole entire game. I'm excited to watch this one. How about you boys?
You got to be excited, but what exactly do these players have to do to walk away with the Woohoo Island Invitational Trophy?
Yeah, just like Carter talked about, right? It's all about going for those strikes, multiplying your points. But to do that, you got to aim properly, and you got to use the Wii Remote properly, right? If you twist it too much, you're going to end up in the gutter every single time. Got to keep it nice and straight in that motion.
So nice and straight will give you more strikes, you would say?
Or absolutely. That's how you aim.
100% here as we're getting set here as we're seeing first shot will be Adam who will start it off. Adam in blue and Zach in red. First ball to go and knock it down. 6 pins here. Not bad for a first shot.
Yeah, it's not bad, but definitely not what you're looking for, that's for sure.
Hopefully we can see a spare here. Get the 4 last pins to fall. Looking nice, and he does. So that right there, able to get himself back, because obviously that shot's not what he wanted with the first one. Getting a spare, there's Zach with his first shot.
Yeah, you can't win the tournament in the first round, but you can certainly lose it.
100%. We're seeing a different strategy here coming from Zach, trying to get that angle shot to hit the pin down to force a strike. Does he have it? And he does with the first bowl in the first frame of the finals, and Zach gets a strike. What a hot start for him.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early, showing Adam that this is not going to be easy.
And what a difference. He didn't start golf off on the right foot, starting off bowling on the perfect setting here with Adam coming off of a spare, and he gets a strike. So we're exchanging strikes from Adam and Zach here. Let's see if Zach can go back to back with this next bowl.
Yeah, interesting strategy there by Adam. Copying the strategy that we saw from Zach, not something you see every day, but it pays off.
It certainly does here. Zach setting up just like he did for his first bowl. Drawing it back, and it goes, and able to knock down 8 pins. Not what he wants after a strike, but if he can get a spare here, it could look nice for Zach.
Yeah, just make sure you clear all the pins every single game, every single round. You know, that's the important part here.
And he does just that, a spare right after a strike. So a great first 2 frames for Zach. After the strike in the second frame, Adam getting set here for his 3rd frame.
Yeah, gotta get a big roll here. Capitalize on that strike.
That is not what you want after a strike. They're only getting 6 pins to fall. Can he get a spare here, just like the first frame? And he cannot. 1 pin remaining.
That's tough.
As he's up to 48 points after 3.
Yeah, that's not how you take advantage of a strike right there.
Zach going back to what worked for him in the first bowl. Off the angle, off the right. It goes, and it's another strike for Zach. What a bowl there. And everything working in his favor so far early on.
Yeah, he's got the strategy down pat. An unorthodox strategy for sure from Zach, but it's paying off dividends for him. If he can just keep riding this, he should be able to run away with this one.
And just like that, we're exchanging strikes once again. Adam showing Zach that he can do it as well.
Yeah, he's keeping pace with it. That's what he's got to do. Just stay right there. Give yourself a chance at the end. We saw that happen last time, right, Seth?
100% here. Can Zach get back-to-back strikes? And he does, and just like that.
Oh, yeah. Pins were teasing him there, but it drops. He gets a double strike. Great shot.
Adam having a strike his last go around. Can he go like Zach and go back-to-back is the question here.
He's going to have to.
And it drifts too much towards the left. And after that strike, only 7 pins were able to get knocked down. Let's see if Adam can get the spare here. And he does. So he's able to save himself there, knocking all the pins down. You mentioned you got to knock all the pins down.
Yeah, you got to, especially the double strike there. He's in hot waters, that's for sure. Zach's got to keep going. He's doing a great job so far. Just keep going.
Now the question, Max, can Zach go back-to-back-to-back? And the question is no. The answer, I mean, is no. 8 pins knocked down there. It's a better shot than what we saw from Adam earlier on here, but not exactly if you're Zach. He wanted to go triple there with the strikes.
That's exactly what Adam wanted to see there. He would love it here if Zach would miss this.
And he gets both, and that's a spare for Zach.
Yeah, he's got a nice 20-point lead here, so Adam's going to have to start hitting some strikes here. Maybe stick to his own strategy rather than copying Zach's strategy, but he's going from the left side here.
Knocking down 8 pins. Not horrible. Not horrible.
Not horrible ain't going to win you this championship.
It's not, but when you have a player that's playing in his first major championship, you get what you can get, and he's saved himself getting spare after spare after spare.
Greatness is going to win this. And is Zach a great one? We will find out. Can he hit another strike?
And it goes, and too much here, almost able to get it to fall, but that shot was a little too much in the middle, not hitting that right angle there.
Gotta be careful here, only 1 pin to go, you don't want to miss it.
And we're seeing the first complete miss here, 0 pins knocked down, 118 after 6 frames for Zach, now at the 7th. Now we're leading towards the back end of this championship here. It's anyone's game so far.
Zach leaves the door open for Adam there.
And this is going to be a tough shot to make. Max, what's the strategy going into this one?
Yeah, he's going to want to have to hit that 1 pin in the middle towards the pin number 7 in the back. I don't know. We'll see if he's got the tech to do it.
Do you think that having him lined up like this is the right strategy going into this shot?
Yeah, I do believe so. You got to hit that pin left.
And it does not. Only 1 pin falls there. You know Adam was wanting that double pin there. 116, 113. But here Zach can take a big lead here because he's only leading by 3, but he does have the upper hand. Does he have this one? And it drifts way left and only able to knock down 7 pins.
Yeah, again, just get the spare here and keep things moving. You're in the lead. Just don't mess up.
He wasn't able to hit his second shot last time, and this one knocks down all 3. Spare for Zach. Put that in.
With the fist bump from Zach there. I like it.
Adam needs something big here. Strike would help him out a lot.
Oh yeah, he's going to need it. He's going to need to go strike and then strike for the rest.
Not enough juice towards the left, and it keeps the right here as he looks for another spare. And he gets it, saving himself once again. But the first shot is what really has to get the player involved here.
Yeah, he's keeping himself in it. That's the important part. We saw last time. We thought it was dead and buried, but a huge comeback almost leaves with 1 point in our last championship. So you never know until it's over.
Zach, after having a spare his last go around with a nice bowl there, and it looked like it was going to be a strike. It looked good, Max, but only 7 pins fall down there.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there, but again, just clean it up, and you should go home here with the victory.
Leading by quite a few so far here. We'll see the exact number as he gets a spare here. So these players are doing a great job at saving themselves. The first shot knocking 6, 7, or 8 pins and getting the spare there, saving themselves for the next frame here as we're heading to the 9th frame. As Adam once again looked like it was going to be a strike there, Max. Once again, putting himself in great position for the spare.
Yeah, the bowling gods are not in his favor right now, but you got to take a luck out of it and just show them that you are the best bowler here.
And he's able, just slightly, it looked like the other one might stay up, but he's able to get the spare as Zach here needs something big.
He just needs no mistakes here, Seth. That's the important part. A strike could put this thing in jeopardy for Adam.
It's looking like it, and it almost is. 9 pins. What a shot from Zach. Can he get the spares? The question. He missed earlier in this one. He missed the 1 pin standing. Can he knock this one down? And he just does it. Nudges the side of the last pin standing, and we need a miracle here if you're Adam, because he's down big here. Can he get a strike?
He's got to go for 3 strikes here. He can do it. He's got to do 3 strikes in a row here. Let's go.
We saw that in our past tournament final. Can we see it in another one right here? It is not looking good here. The ball ran right down the middle. Not what you want here.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
It might be over for Adam here.
It very well might be.
Especially, what strategy you're going with this one here? You got to hit the left and go right?
Yeah, you got to try to hit the pin number 4 into the other 3, but that seems like an impossible task here. Only gets the 1. Finishes on 154. Zach already won this one.
As long as he doesn't miss any pins here. And he finished off with a strike. What a shot from Zach as he puts the dagger in this one. Icing on the cake, cherry on top. What can you do about this here?
Oh, he's already taunting his opponent. He's trying to shake his hand before the game's even over. I love it, Seth. I love it.
He didn't know he had to shoot again, but he still has to shoot here as he clearly won, as you see on the scoreboard. As he almost, and he gets another strike.
Oh my God.
He's doing what Adam needed. He's showing Adam this is how it's done.
Yeah, I asked earlier, is he a great? And greatness has shown up today at the bowling alley.
Does he go for 3? Can he get a triple strike here?
I want him to do it, Seth. Be a great one, Zach.
It's looking good. And just hits it a little bit too much straight, and that will do it. Zach with 200 points defeats Adam, who finished with 154. What a final, Max. An exciting match. We're seeing a lot of spares, a lot of strikes, but at the end here, Zach able to get multiple strikes to really close out this one.
Yeah, what an absolute pleasure it's been to watch this tournament, commentate alongside you at the beautiful Woohoo Island, and a final that lives up to the hype of the Wii Sports tournaments. We had 2 great competitors that had great runs all the way to the finals. A fairy tale run from the rookie Adam all the way to the end, but unfortunately Zach was just a little bit too much for him in the final.
And this is a great stepping stone if you're Adam, right? Like you mentioned, Carter mentioned it a lot here today. The rookie coming in this one, first major tournament, and he was able to get to the finals. We don't see that often from a first year major tournament player, so it's incredible if you're Adam. I know he would have loved to win here today, but he battled it out, played throughout the whole tournament, and showcased the world why he deserves a spot in every major tournament for the rest of the year. But, you know, it wasn't his day today. Zach got the upper hand here today.
Yeah, it was absolutely great, and I'd love to hear from Adam here.
We'll send it off to Carter, who has Adam.
1-2, but very good tournament overall. What do you think didn't go your way there in the final?
I'm not even mad about the results of the final. That was one hell of a competition. I came out, did my best, and just, yeah.
That's good. Well, it kind of got a little carried away at the end, but do you think you're going to learn from this and take it into your next competition?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go back to the video room, watch the replay, practice every day I can, and in the immortal words of Ariana Grande, thank you. Next.
Well, that's good. Well, I'll send you off now. Seems like you want to go. Great final words, and good luck in your next competition.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, and we just heard Adam there. Not too mad, which is nice to see because he knows the work that he put in for this moment right here. A stepping stone to get to where you want to be. And no one really thought that Adam was going to able to go through his opponents. And he was really able to go beat Owen in basketball, beat Ari in archery, which they were the past champions, and able to play and showcase 154 points in bowling. I think that's a great turnaround if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, stories are created at the Woohoo Island, and greatness is created from stories. And we've got a great story here and a great player up next.
100% Carter with Zach, the winner of the Woohoo Invitationals tournament.
Right now.
This right here, this is the performance I was looking for in the last competition. I had all the cards in my hand, and they simply weren't dealt to me. This time around, everything went perfectly. I was able to show off exactly what I'm capable of, and I took away with the win.
I love hearing that. Now, last time you got TKO'd in the second round. What did you change to fix that going into today?
Well, you see, this time around, I didn't play boxing. We went directly into swordplay, my specialty, and that started off a momentum that no one else could stop. I've won that first game very strongly, and then it just took me through the rest of the matches.
I like that. Now, I have to address the elephant in the room. Is there anything that we need to know about your outfit today?
This is me. This is my representation. Again, like I said, swordplay is my specialty, and I dress the part.
I like that. Any shoutouts you want to give here?
I'd like to thank all of my competitors. They all brought their A game today, and without other great other rivals to bring me up higher, I don't think I'd ever be able to make it to this point.
Well, that's great. Well, congrats today. You did a great job, and good luck on your next one.
Thank you, thank you.
No problem. Back to the boys in the booth.
Thank you, Carter. What a great tournament for Zach. Getting through, like he mentioned, through swordplay, frisbee, and now through bowling. Like Carter mentioned, he mentioned boxing was not his specialty right there. He didn't get boxing, obviously, this one in the Wii Sports Resort tournament. There's no boxing, but he utilized swordplay, which is his specialty you mentioned. What really got into Zach? Because there was a big turnaround from last tournament to this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, dominating performance right off the bat from swordplay, right? Took over right away, showed what he's capable of, and showed that he was here not just to mess around, but to win this tournament at the Woohoo Island. And then in frisbee, was able to just stay consistent and let Cole get into trouble, and then climb his way into that victory. So overall, a great run from Zach. It was amazing to watch all day.
And what do we think for all these competitors that are going to battle it out multiple times during this year's and the other major tournaments that are being held in the next couple of months? What do they really need to do to keep battling it out and possibly get to the semis and get to the finals once again?
Yeah, I think we've got a rivalry brewing here, Seth. I mean, Zach and Adam, really good stuff from them. Those two, we could see them in many other finals throughout this season. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
100% here, and that's all for today, folks. Zach wins the Woohoo Island Invitational. I'm Seth Porter, alongside me is Max Cote. Max, it was a pleasure being with you once again. It was a pleasure being with everyone involved here in this tournament. We'll see you guys in the next tournament. See you guys next time.